Oh, reading is fun and math is great, but now it's time for art with Miss Kay.
Thank you for the theme song. Buenos dias, artistas. Hello, artists. Today, Emilu the art dog and I are going to teach you how to make torn paper collage faces. But if you find tearing the paper difficult or annoying, you can cut it. You don't have to tear it. I just love torn paper work, but some people don't like it because it's not very controlled. That's why I do like it, but you should do it how it works for you. Here we have a guy with blue hair and a comb over and a big mustache and a little goatee. This guy is a little wild, but I like him. I like his background too. I did a paper weaving in the background. This guy has hair that sticks up, which I also like. And I like his purple eyebrows and his turquoise lips. This guy's wearing a hat and a bow tie, and it is snowing. I must have made this one in the winter. This woman has lots of hair with barrettes in it in many colors. I think she's very fetching. This guy is a Harley owner, and he just got off of his Harley and was having a cup of coffee before he got on the road again. This one has very wild hair, almost Martian-ish. And he's green. Maybe he is a Martian. This woman has multicolored hair. That's my kind of hair. And she has polka dots on her shirt. So what I did ahead of time, so this lesson won't be too long, is I tore a face. And here's my background, okay? Now I would need some eyes, and I want to teach you a trick. If you need to have two of something, you can fold your paper and tear both items at the same time, and then they'll turn out the same. So I know that I need some eyes, and I want them to be more or less the same size. And I'm going to tear two eyes at one time. Look, there. Now one trick that you can do is you can do the pupils with a marker if you want. Here I'm going to use some of our paper that we made when we marbled paper with chalk. And I want to tear both of my pupils at the same time so that they're pretty close to the same size. And this is an old bag that I'm just using for the white. I'm using recycled paper. When I teach this at school, we use our scrap box. Now I can see that my pupils are a little too big for my eyes, so I'm going to make them a little smaller. See, I make mistakes all the time. I just don't quit doing art because I make a mistake. I just say, hey, I can fix it. And then I do. And here we go. Making my pupils a little smaller so they fit in my eyes a little better. Now I'm going to do a little bit of gluing. And you can glue with glue stick or Elmer's white glue, whatever you have at your house is fine. You can even tape this if you want to. Part of our Art at Home series is to use the supplies we have that work best for us for every project. So here, face down, and I'm going to glue down the whites of my eyes that are made from a bag from the pharmacy, and then I'll glue down the pupils that are made from leftover paper when we marbled paper with chalk. That was a pretty fun lesson, wasn't it? Now, one of my little tricks is, I could try to tear a tiny black circle for the pupils, but that takes a long time. So I make the pupils with marker. You don't have to do it. If you want to do all torn paper, that's perfectly fine. Now I need a nose and a mouth and some eyebrows and some hair. I really like this marbled paper, so I'm going to try a nose. And remember, when you tear paper, it's never going to be perfect, so you don't have to get all worked up about it, right? You just try your best and go with what you have. That's why I like it, but that's also what can be stressful for some people. If that's stressful for you, cut it. Don't tear it. I sure don't want art to be stressful. I want it to be fun. There's a nose, and I'm going to need a mouth. And some eyebrows. I'm going to make the mouth out of this because it's pinkish. Here we go. And I think I'll make this one be a girl because I have more, for some reason I have more boys for this, for my examples than I do girls. Don't know why. Sometimes kids ask me what to make, so maybe those classes just wanted it to be a boy. I don't know. But now I'm going to do my hair and my eyebrows. Here and hair. I'm going to use some leftover paper from our Eric Carle project for the hair. I think that would be pretty cool. And I'm going to make her have curly hair, and she would need eyebrows, and she would need some kind of clothes. You can do a background if you want. Now is when I'm going to start to take some shortcuts, because I don't like my lessons to be too long. I think it's too hard to pay attention when they're too long. So what I would like you to do now is pretend that my collage is finished. We know it isn't. It needs eyebrows, some clothing, and possibly a background. But I showed you lots and lots and lots and lots of examples. So now we're going to pretend. There. Boys and girls, I miss you all. I hope you have a great time making a torn paper face collage. You could do animals too, it doesn't have to be people. Bye-bye.